We are with Representative Bill Ramos from the 5th District. So this is the second week of session. Originally, you were going to be hybrid, but then you were completely remote. So what's going on right now?
Yes, unfortunately, due to Omicron, we are unable to get together in person. It's just not safe right now. But the good news is that our committee meetings, where you really have a good chance to testify and give us your opinion and what your thoughts are, that was always going to be virtual. And that is actually easier for you to get a hold of us because you don't have to travel. You can just get on our Zoom and you can share your thoughts and your ideas on what we're working on. And that is really critical to us. We really do listen to you when you testify. It takes a few minutes to do that versus days of travel time and so forth. So I hope to hear a lot from you this session through our virtual methods.
Okay, so I want to ask you about a couple of your bills. 1789 is the first one. It is about adult family homes. It's an exemption of a tax. Is that right?
That is correct. And this comes to me from a constituent. And we have folks in our area, in our district, that have for decades taken on the cause of creating adult family homes for folks with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So they have a safe place to live and be part of the community and have a good life, particularly as their parents may no longer be around and they need another place to live. This has been going on for decades. It's a nonprofit organization, and they've been exempt from property tax for that reason as they provide that service. The Department of Revenue just recently did an audit and kind of revoked that tax exemption because there are people taking care of these folks, providing the services they need in the home, live-in caretakers. And because they actually get paid for their services, they thought that they were no longer a nonprofit. So they wanted to start taxing the property. If they did that, they would not be able to continue building more homes, which is we need more and more homes. There are a lot of people that are in need of these homes. And so that would slow that process down. So it's not actually changing any taxes that have historically been collected. It keeps things the same way. It's just a different reading of the tax code. So we want to make sure that's clear so we continue that they can take that tax property money and put it into developing a new home every few years as they've been trying to do for decades.
All right. And next, I know that you have described this next bill as a good little bill. I don't tend to agree. It seems like a very big bill. Talk to us about 1790.
Yeah, this is also a bill that was brought to me by a constituent. When you've seen cars that are new, they have a little piece of paper stuck in their back window with a temporary license plate while they're waiting for their plates. Well, what happens during this time, that can no longer be seen or read. Our back windows are often tinted or they're sloped and slanted, and police officers cannot see or read it. They can't see when it expires. They don't know when they're pulling over somebody. They don't know the people in the car because they normally run that license plate. What the bill is doing is making those temporary plates be actually in the license plate location as a permanent plate. It would look like a permanent plate, but it would be made of paper that it can withstand the weather, and it would be front and rear, just like a regular license plate. So it really benefits three things. First of all, our law enforcement officers are safer. Also, when you have those temporary plates, if you go across a toll bridge or a toll road or a hot lane, you don't pay the toll because those paper plates in the back of a window can't be read by the toll readers either. So we also believe that this could bring about $3 million per year into the transportation budget to help take care of our roads. And those folks that should be paying those tolls actually are. And sometimes we've found that people don't take those temporary plates off and put the new ones on when they get their real metal plates because they found out they can drive for free over a bridge they may commute over every day. So that would increase toll collections for folks that should be paying their tolls. And overall, we found that people drive safer when they know that they're identifiable. And that's when the constituent brought to me that he was actually in a hit and run accident with someone with temporary plates that he could not track down because of that. So it'll be no different to folks. It's just when you drive out of a lot, you've bought a car, there'll be a paper plate on your front and rear of your vehicle. In a month or however long it takes to get the regular metal plates, then you just switch that out and get your metal plates on the same. So no one will really notice the difference except we'll get more money and the police will be safer. That's a pretty good deal.